Hello, I'm Matt Phelan. I'm here at the wonderful Nickel, and this has been one of the great honors and pleasures of my life.
The 13th Children's Art and Literacy Festival in Abilene, Texas welcomed more than 5,000 people to the storybook capital of America, June 12th through 15th, for 4 days of family-friendly fun. The festival took place in downtown Abilene Thursday through Saturday and at the Abilene Zoo on Sunday. This year's festival celebrated the art of Matt Phelan, the award-winning children's picture book illustrator and author, whose original artwork went on display June 12th at the National Center for Children's Illustrated Literature, also known as the Nickel. Matt and his family flew here to take part in the festival events. His books inspired all the festival imagery, from the buttons people earned as they completed events to street banners, passes, book readings, and costumed characters. The festival kicked off Thursday morning with Group Day for 550 children from daycares, summer camps, and scout troops and volunteers from the state's Foster Grandparents Program. The children watched Flora's Very Windy Day live show at the Abilene Public Library, juggler Bruce Manners at Minter Park, singing and dancing with Mr. Will and the Excavators at Everman Park, as well as book readings and art activities at the Doubletree Hotel and the Grace Museum. The groups ended their day at the Paramount Theater, where they enjoyed dramatic book readings and watched the singing zoologist and his fun songs. Thursday afternoon, the free public portion of CAF began with the costume contest. Children dressed as Matt Phelan book characters.
That was so creative, and the kids were so good, and I loved every single one. I think they were all first place.
After the contest, the CAF kickoff party began between the hotel and the Abilene Convention Center with music, dancing, and a meet and greet with 70 costumed characters. Area students who earned top reader status at their schools were honored. Matt arrived at the party with his featured characters to unveil the latest additions to the Storybook Sculpture Project in Phase 1 of the new Clear Fork Bank Storybook Garden. Matt's Plum the Peacock joined the turtles from the book Turtle Walk on the new natural stone water wall.
They're taking off the cover for Plum, and then the turtles and my kids helped bring the cover off. To see the actual statues in the park is just amazing.
One of the new garden's highlights is a Nick Noblique sculpture inspired by Shel Silverstein's classic book, The Giving Tree. The new garden area is filled with nearly 50 new storybook benches with quotes from beloved books, as well as edging stones inscribed with messages from donors honoring loved ones. After the unveiling of the sculptures, families headed to the Paramount Theater for Sketch with Matt. Children received Storybook Capital pencils and sketch pads so they could draw along with the artist. Matt ran through the audience finding exceptional sketches and remarkable drawings.
Okay, now we have his head, his eyes, his body. Remember, creativity is a superpower.
Afterwards, people lined up to buy Nickel books in the Paramount lobby for Matt to sign. Passes were required to attend Friday and Saturday festival events. You could earn up to 15 Matt Phelan character buttons by attending events. Both mornings started with autographs, hugs, and delicious food at the Storybook Characters Breakfast in the Storybook Garden. Inside the Abilene Convention Center, children were entertained by Corn Pop the Clown and his ceiling-high balloon creations inspired by Matt's books. Outside, children petted and fed animals. Everyone cooled off at the Walrus Ocean Splash Misting Station. Children made music at the Abilene Philharmonic Instrument Petting Zoo. Crowds enjoyed birds of prey displays by Sky King's Falconry at Frontier, Texas, and educational talks about these beautiful creatures. Little ones explored the toddler room at the Center for Contemporary Arts, inspired by Matt's book, Picnic. Older kids performed hands-on science experiments at the STEAM room, inspired by Matt's books. Kids made binary code bracelets, used wind to blow objects, made an astrolabe to find stars and measure their height, and designed their own light-up robot cards. Families were entertained by La Marionette Theater puppets at the Well. In Everman Park, the Storybook Capital Express train took rides around the Dr. Seuss sculptures. Look out for the Grinch. Festival goers attended dramatic readings of Matt's most popular books. Each reading featured a costumed character followed by an art activity. The activities included making a sweater weather bear, a clay walrus, robots, and plum peacocks. Families enjoyed calf movie nights at the Paramount. On Friday, they watched Peter Brown's The Wild Robot. On Saturday, they enjoyed Monsters, Inc. Older children could also add to their festival experience by participating in a variety of art workshops, including make-your-own storybook sculpture of Plum the Peacock, painting a calf collectible at Board and Brush, building kites at the 12th Armored Division Memorial Museum inspired by Matt's book, A Kite from Moon. New for older kids this year was the Create Your Own Graphic Novel Art Workshop, where teens and tweens could learn the art of graphic novels and create their portrait based on Matt's style. Also, children could decorate cookies with colorful icing at the Doubletree by Hilton, get their face painted, or have their caricature drawn at the Center for Contemporary Arts. Families could also purchase a lunch from the young audiences of Abilene's Enchanted Eatery and dine with storybook characters in the Wooten Ballroom. Many families teamed up to play the Goose Chase game by downloading the app and completing the missions around the festival to earn a special button and compete for a grand prize. On Sunday, the fun continued at the Abilene Zoo, where children could earn their final calf button and listen to dramatic readings of Xander's Panda Party and Turtle Walk, and take their photo with the costumed characters. Afterwards, they could enjoy an animal encounter with zoo staff. The 2025 calf was enjoyed by more than 5,400 people from 165 Texas cities and 22 different states across the nation who created their own childhood adventure here in Abilene, the official storybook capital of America.